Hi, my name is Ken Oles from Leaders Credit Union, and you're watching Live at 9.
On this Thursday, August 15th, welcome to Live at 9, where Memphis comes alive. Along with your top news, weather with Todd Demers, and trending topics and coffee with Corey, here's a look at our guest lineup. We are celebrating Black Business Month with the Black Business Association of Memphis. We're talking about their Business Booster program with CEO Ernest Strickland, Memphis Councilman J.B. Smiley, and the owner of Sweet Aroma Dessert Studio. So that's going to be delicious, right? Plus, get ready for a chic surprise as we get an inside look at the Dinner in White. The trio behind the upcoming Le Dîner en Blanc will show us a cornerstone of the pop-up event, the perfect white tablecloth setups. We also have I Love Memphis blog content director Jalen Sochek with your top 3 things to do this weekend. And Chef Reagan Oglesby of Perch 74 Bistro will join us from her kitchen to cook up a shrimp pasta dish. But first, be sure to record the show so you never miss an episode, and connect with us online at our website, liveat9.tv. That's also our handle on social media. Topping our news here at 9, the Memphis Area Transit Authority is proposing some cuts in order to balance their budget for fiscal year 2025. This plan involves cutting 7 bus routes and 2 trolley lines, according to the Daily Memphian. Now, MATA leadership has said that they must cut back on services in order to balance the budget. 6 of the 7 bus lines that face potential cuts have the lowest ridership of MATA's fixed routes. The transportation agency shared the plan at a community meeting held earlier this week, and they say those cuts are not final. MATA will hold several more of their Transforming Transit Together meetings between now and September to get more public feedback. The Memphis Area Transit Authority may soon be cutting 7 bus routes, as we mentioned, and we are going to have the interim CEO joining us tomorrow here on Live at 9. And we are looking forward to that interview to hear from Bakara Malden here in the studio. The other big story on this Thursday, the heat. If you are headed outside at any point today, the heat index is expected to be well over 100 degrees. For high school football fans, Memphis Shelby County Schools kicks off the season tonight with their jamboree. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. at 6 stadiums across the city, so plan for the heat. More games are scheduled for tomorrow evening as well. Weather expert Todd Demers has been warning us about these heat conditions. He's here with a first look at our forecast and what to expect throughout the day. Hi, Todd.
Hey there. And yeah, we need to be proactive. We need to take actions when it comes to this very hot weather to help keep ourselves safe, keep our bodies cool. We're drinking lots of water. We're getting in the shade whenever possible. And of course, keeping a very close eye on all of those athletes and the football players on the field the next couple of nights dealing with this heat, because we're still going to be in the upper 80s and lower 90s at game time later on this evening and again for tomorrow. So the word here is proactive, being ready, drinking that water, staying hydrated. Excessive heat warning for both today and again for tomorrow. Rainfall today will stay well to our north. It's late tomorrow night into early Saturday morning that we'll see our next best chance of rain. We're going to talk more about that in just a couple of minutes. But for today, it's all about the heat warnings with a heat index nearing 110, and the winds are going to be light, so there's not much of a breeze to cool you down. Not just football tonight. You got the candlelight vigil starting at 8:30 as well. That's going to be very warm and humid. Bringing along some extra water is a good idea. Oh, and if you're going to be spending some time outside over the next several days watching some professional golf, TPC Southwind, we're looking at the temperatures well into the 90s today and tomorrow. Slightly cooler for Saturday and Sunday. We need to talk about this cold front and its impact on your outdoor plans as we make our way through the weekend. I'll have that and much more coming your way in just a couple of minutes. So I actually have some good news coming up as we head through the weekend. But today and tomorrow, we still have to be very careful.
At the look to the side.
All right, you are going to be entertained here. According to the National Business League, Black-owned businesses contribute more than $150 billion to the U.S. economy annually. This morning, we are continuing our Black Business Month series with a chat that's sure to satisfy your appetite for success. Joining us, Black Business Association of Memphis President CEO Ernest Strickland, Memphis Councilman and Attorney J.B. Smiley, and Sweet Aroma Dessert Studio owner Sean Williams. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us. I'm really just happy about her.
All right. So Councilman Smiley just jumped over there and got a fork and he claimed one of these. But let's get into why we're here. So Ernest, if you could talk about the inspiration for the BBA's booster program and how you two got together on that.
Yeah, so of course it's National Black Business Month, and we're proud and happy to be here with you today to highlight some of our members. The BBA Business Booster came about because there were additional funding that needed to go towards helping the restaurant, tourism, and hospitality industry. And so this man had the foresight and wisdom to give us a call and ask if we would create a program that would allow those funds to go and support those businesses.
And what were you seeing, also, who qualifies?
Well, so let's go back how it started. I think I also have to give kudos to then Chairman Martavius Jones. We ended up, on a call, and I was like, trying to figure out about the budget. And then ultimately, I ended up making a call to Mr. Strickland here and I said, look, I think I've identified about $1.5 million. I'm trying to make sure we're intentional about supporting small businesses and minority businesses, especially in a city that's run and ultimately operated mostly by small business. We want to give them the opportunity to scale up. So I asked him to create a program to do just that. And within like 2 or 3 days, he came up with a program.
See, that they say stay ready. You already had it, right?
Yeah.
You had all the resources. Okay, so let's talk to you, Miss Sweet Aroma. Tell me how this all came about and how they have helped you.
So I was doing the food truck festival back in March, and Jasmine saw me with my company, and she was like, "Your line was
Who's
just."
Jasmine?
Oh, I'm sorry. Jasmine is the person behind the scenes, their direct grant. She's over the extra grant, so she's the person who makes sure that we make sure that we're qualified, helps us through the process, whatever steps that we have to take and to get the grant. She makes sure that we meet those requirements and just connects us with all types of resources. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I was like immediately like sold, because sometimes it's so many you don't know. You don't know, but she was so intentional. She came back to my table multiple times, and she actually spoke with my husband. And then after we left there, my husband actually got a card from Ernest, and he was because they were just promoting the program. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a try. I went to one of their meetings from the last cohort. They were doing presenting the grants there, and I spoke with some people, and I was like, oh, this is really legit.
Thought we were doing shady business.
Right, see, it wasn't shady. All right, so if you could talk to me about why it's important to meet a need. I mean, sometimes they happen, and you're meeting the needs.
Yeah, I think one thing that Sean mentioned, many companies get program fatigue. They're coming to programs, nothing happened. And so we want to be intentional about not only supporting them with technical assistance, but also having a carrot of $5,000 that they also receive by participating. No, it's no recourse. It's a grant, and they can use it towards some of those business expenses. And so that was primarily what attracted me to want to stand this program up, because there were real dollars going to support real businesses to help them with their real problems.
Okay, now which one are you picking, claiming?
Absolutely.
And,
it's already ready.
What's the flavor? And can you just talk about the requirements that people need to know, and what flavor is it?
So this is strawberry shortcake. The requirements come from Mr. Strickland.
Yeah. So really, you just have to be in business, a Memphis company in business since 2020, and also you have to have your books in order. And so you give us your information, we run through a quick assessment and sign you up for the program.
Well, I'm going to ask you about your 50th anniversary, but you're going to want to taste that, and can you explain your business while he's tasting it? Yeah, please.
Look, I was ready.
Yeah, he already has the fork out. We need the camera after this comes up on the screen. But yeah.
So I own a dessert studio, and not only do we sell grab-and-go desserts, these are some of the items that you'll see daily: pound cake slices, dessert jars, cookies, but we also host cake decorating classes and events. So custom cakes, he actually has our strawberry shortcake, which is one of our top sellers. Everything in there is from scratch, including the whipped cream. So it's
definitely getting this on my soup.
So it's layers of whipped cream, rich vanilla cake, and strawberry sauce.
That's amazing.
And that is one of our top sellers that we don't keep.
Okay, and the 50th anniversary is here. We have about 5 seconds. What's the next event you have?
So we have 2 events. Friday the 23rd at Stax Museum. Come out for a conversation with David Porter. And the grand finale is the 24th, Saturday at the Graceland Exhibition Center, our Building Wealth in the Black Community Symposium. You don't want to miss it.
All right. Thank you so much. And looking to thumbs up.
I'm just trying to figure out how not to get this on myself, but this is amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, don't eat and drive. No eating and driving. Thank you all for coming in and making Memphis a better place to live. There is more Live at 9 ahead this morning with improvisation and a little bit of mystery on the menu. You'll want to stick around to learn about a special treat for diners here in Memphis. It's a secret. Plus, tips on what to do and where to go for your weekend with the I Love Memphis blog. It's all coming up. Stay with us. The city of Memphis will open an emergency cooling center at 11 this morning at the Hospitality Hub. Today, because of those scorching temperatures Todd has been warning us all about, weather expert Todd Demers tracking the very latest details on our forecast this morning. What can we expect?
Well, you know, we've got the temperatures climbing into the mid-90s and a heat index near 110, prompting that heat advisory and heat warning for the area both today and tomorrow. And remember, if you need help getting to that cooling shelter, there is transportation available to you as well. Friends, it's going to be a hot one. This is typical summertime weather here in the Mid-South. It's only going to last for a couple of days, and then we're going to get a little bit of a cool down over the weekend. So that's a little something to look forward to. But we've got to get through today and tomorrow first, and I need you to be proactive in dealing with this heat. Rain is well to the north of us today. Closer to home, here are the advisories and the excessive heat warnings that will be in effect from 11 this morning until 9 o'clock this evening as we get ready to see those heat index values top 100 as early as lunchtime and likely top out near 110 before the day is through. So when I take you hour by hour throughout the afternoon, we are noticing these mid and upper 90s with very little in the way of rainfall, right? And then for this evening, of course, we've been talking about not only the golf tournament, but you're also looking at the candlelight vigil tonight. It will be warm and humid once again, and by daybreak tomorrow, temperatures only down to near 80, recovering into the mid and upper 90s for afternoon highs. This model showing 100 by tomorrow afternoon. Now, widely scattered showers will be possible across parts of West Tennessee tomorrow afternoon, but the big story today and tomorrow, heat index values nearing 110 or even above in some parts of the Mid-South for today and again tomorrow. And that's why we're talking about the heat advisories and the heat warnings for both today and tomorrow across the area, and you slowing it down and being careful and listening to your body and taking care of yourself. We've been talking about that tropical storm, now Hurricane Ernesto out in the Atlantic, but here closer to home, our next big story will be a cold front getting ready to break this heat a little bit here in the Mid-South. The scattered showers I mentioned for tomorrow afternoon, but the big story is going to be late Friday night, early Saturday morning. I'm anticipating a round of some showers or isolated thunder showers to rumble through the area. With the return of some northerly winds, I think we're going to start to cool it down just a little bit as we make our way through the weekend and right on into early next week. But again, this will be overnight Friday into Saturday while you're sleeping, and hopefully the rain will be out of here and pave the way for the rest of your weekend. But Ernesto is going to be staying out in the Atlantic. Bermuda could be in the path of that storm. We'll watch it carefully, but it really is not going to have any impact on our weather here in the Mid-South. Across the coastline, they could have some high surf as well as some rip currents, some rip tides there because of that storm system. Closer to home, though, all about the heat advisory today and again tomorrow. But then that cold front that I was telling you about comes through. Humidity comes down, temperatures come down, and next week highs will be in the upper 80s to near 90 with that lower humidity across the Mid-South. So this is looking good once that cold front makes its way through the area early on Saturday morning. Even the Muggy meter is showing that rapid drop in the humidity as we make our way into early next week.
Buying a home comes with its own set of challenges, but one local financial institution wants to give you the keys to get into that new space. The following portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Leaders Credit Union, and to learn more, we are talking with Jamie Dawson, one of the mortgage loan originators. Welcome to Live at 9.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
Okay, so what are some of the first-time buyers? What do they need to know before buying?
So first you want to establish a budget, and you can do that by asking yourself, what can I afford? What are my other monthly liabilities, like your car payment, credit card payments, or student loans? And then you also want to ask yourself, what can I invest? Meaning, what do you have set aside that you could put towards down payment or closing costs?
Nice.
The next thing you would want to do is prepare your credit, because credit score is going to determine whether or not you get approved for a loan. It's also going to set your interest rate. Higher credit scores typically get a more favorable interest rate, and your average credit score is going to be around 675, so you definitely want to target a score of 650 or higher. Okay. And finally, a pre-qualification letter is key. You want to work with a local lender to get pre-qualified before you start looking, because if you've got that letter, it strengthens your offer to the seller of the home that you love by giving them the peace of mind that you've already gotten your financing in order.
Oh yeah, those are really direct, great steps. What about just the whole home buying process? What does that look like when Leaders Credit Union is helping?
So after you've established your budget and prepared your credit, you will contact a lender to complete and submit a loan application along with some income and asset documents. That lender will get you a pre-qualification letter for an amount that you can afford. You'll start working with a realtor to view properties that you like. And once you find that property, you can put in an offer and it's accepted. You'll go back to the lender, provide a couple of extra additional documents. Then your file goes through processing, underwriting, and then you're at the closing table where you get your keys.
You make it sound so easy. Okay, but of course, you know, everybody's thinking about money. What if someone doesn't have that traditional 20% to put down on a home?
Yeah, so you do not have to have 20% down to buy a home. There are low down payment programs with as little as 3% down. There are some 100% financing programs out there, and there are down payment assistance programs where you obtain either a grant or a second loan that will bridge that gap for the down payment and closing costs.
Wow, so there are options. Okay, and you know, you mentioned credit score and how important that is in determining your interest rate. Can your score be improved, and do you have any tips how?
Pay your bills on time every month, first and foremost. If you have credit cards or any other types of lines of credit, don't let those balances get above 30% utilization. So whatever the credit limit is, keep it at 30% or lower. And then prepaid or secured credit cards are another great credit building option, as well as a credit building loan. A lot of financial institutions offer a loan specifically for credit building.
That prepaid is interesting. It tricks your brain into, you know, just like planning ahead. These are really incredible tips. Jamie, thank you so much for helping us buy our first home.
Well, thank you for having me, and we are happy to help people gain home ownership.
All right. And the preceding portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Leaders Credit Union. Thank you.
Thanks.
If you're a fan of intrigue, mystery, and spontaneity, you are in luck. We are not talking about the latest fiction novel or blockbuster movie. It's known as Le Dîner en Blanc, and to explain the magic behind this year's Dinner in White, we are live now with the trio behind the big event, Raymond Moore, Candace Baker Moore, and Carmela Rogers. Thank you so much for coming in. You're
Thanks
so
for having
beautiful.
us.
Everything.
Thank you.
Ah. Okay, so first of all, if you could talk to me, Raymond, about what is Dîner en Blanc?
So at its core, it's an all-white private picnic in which guests don't know where they're going until the moments before they get there, which adds to the intrigue. It's the value in the event. No one knows where it is. You get to bring your own vibe in a sense. You bring your own tables, your own chairs, your food. You create your own experience in a sense.
And would you say, Candace, if you could tell us what people can expect? Isn't it kind of semi-private because there's like an invitation type of thing that happens?
Yes, most definitely. The invitations go out. The phase 1 opened up today.
Oh.
Absolutely. And the invitations go out, and everything is just a secret.
And how do you get on the list?
You sign up at Memphis at dinnerandblanc.com.
It's Memphis.dinnerblanc.com.
Okay. All right. And so, Carmela, if you could just tell us about what was the origin for this? How did this all come about?
So the origin, I think that's Raymond's question.
Sorry.
Okay. So the event originated in France. You had a family who was looking to have a nice elaborate event, and they went to a big park. And the way to find each other was everyone was to put on white. And they brought their own picnic tables, their own blankets, and all that good stuff. And it evolved into this international phenomenon. It's in 87 cities currently.
Okay.
So we're very blessed to have one here.
Yeah,
Yes.
and when on the day, you guys are going to see just like a sea of white in down. Well, I went to the first one. I think it was downtown Memphis.
Yes.
Okay, Carmela, can you take us through? This is part of the core of the event. Is the table setups that some people bring or everyone brings?
Yes, everyone brings, or you have a choice. You can rent everything. We have a boutique or e-store where you can rent the chairs, the tablecloths, You can rent floral arrangements. You can buy the food, wine, things like that through our e-store. Or you can bring your own setup, which is, I think, the most unique thing about it. Being able to bring your own, going out shopping for the fine china and the silverwares and the napkins and chairs. I just think there's just, for me, I just love that experience.
And it's kind of like an expression, but it's all in one color. So, you know, you're bringing expression. Why do you think it's important to have this international event in Memphis? If you could answer that question.
Go ahead.
Well, you know, we're all civic leaders in a sense, and, you know, we love our city, and this gives us an opportunity to showcase, you know, the good in Memphis, you know, to the world in a sense. You know, our measuring stick are the other cities. We want to be able to compete and be mentioning the names of the other big dinner blancs like New York, Los Angeles, etc. So. Okay, so
there's a moment where the sun goes down. There are certain, or is that a secret, or can we share that, what happens?
When it's time to eat, you will wave your napkins. That's the signature sign that it's time to eat. And at the same time, when the sun goes down, it's time to turn up the event. Basically,
yes.
We have sparklers that we will light, and everyone will wave their sparklers.
Yes.
And then that's when the band comes in.
That's correct.
And so it's like eating and friendship, and but people can, if they know somebody who's on the list, there's a possibility that they can get in, and it's 3 phases, right?
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
All right. You saw the website where you can go and get more information, try to get on that list.
Yes.
But thank you so much for coming in and
thank you
just
for having
being
us.
so beautiful. And
Thank
you.
Yeah. All right. Coming up, the PGA is in town, but if golf isn't your cup of tea, there is still plenty to choose from when it comes to making your to-do list for this weekend. We are 2 minutes away from all those details from the I Love Memphis blog. Coming up next.
We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
There's no shortage of things to do across the Bluff City and beyond this weekend, but we're narrowing down the field with the help of the I Love Memphis blog. Today, Director of Content Jalen Sochik is here with her top 3 things to do. She knows all the things happening.
Yeah, I always think it's going to be a slow weekend, and then you look everything on a list, and no, plenty to do.
Let's kick off with Friday.
Well, of course, we got to start with the golf tournament. The competition is underway right now at TPC Southwind, so you can either head out today or head out Friday to really beat the crowds. Of course, it's also happening on Saturday and Sunday, but the FedEx St. Jude Championship, it brings the top 70 golfers to Memphis to compete. It's the thrilling start of the FedEx Cup playoffs, so, you know, they're wanting to win. There's a lot of money on the line in this. And I always tell everyone with this event that you do not need to be a golf fan to really enjoy it. I didn't know anything about the mechanics, and now I'm a person who's taking golf lessons now.
So
there is an impact here.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
It's so fun. It's one of my favorite events, and it's the sporting event for Memphis.
Yeah. And so, okay, we have to check that out. And then what's happening on Saturday?
And then also I got to point out too, if you get tickets, it's free. You get 2 free kids tickets.
Oh, wait, say that again?
So if you get an adult ticket, you can get 2 kid tickets for free. So I feel like a lot of people don't know that, want to plug that, make a good family day. Tickets can be a little expensive. That's a really good way to make it an affordable family day.
Right, that sneaky tip that you heard right here from Jalen. Okay, so Saturday.
All right, Saturday we're moving on. We're getting a little medieval. There's going to be a Memphis Renaissance Fair kind of themed event. This is happening at Wiseacre from 1 to 6. And this is actually free to attend, but that's because they want you to bring donations of school supplies, which goes for a really noble cause that will help kids. Exactly. That was their pun, not mine. I'm not going to take credit for their work, but it's going to go to kids who are experiencing homelessness. So really set them up for success as the school year begins. But it's going to be a really fun event. They're really encouraging people to dress up. Since the Armored Knights fight photo is showing, they're going to have an Armored Fight Club there, which is one of my newest obsessions in Memphis. They dress up as knights and they battle it out. It gets really intense. It's a lot of fun. And you can also get in the ring and fight too. So that will be there.
Okay, I used to, when I go walking in Overton Park, I used to
see the LARPing.
What is that? What
LARP.
Is that? Okay, so they're reenacting and everyone's kind of dressed up and they'll like map out the entire day.
Yep, so it's kind of similar to that, but this is Armored Fight Club. They have to wear authentic, like 16th century armor, and they do all the rules that knights would have done fighting back in the day, which involves no stabbing. I thought we could stab.
No stabbing.
It's just sword play. But when I went to the fight at Black Lodge, which really sad news, Black Lodge this week. Support your local businesses in Memphis.
Yes.
There were some injuries, so it gets intense. But then they give you some foam tools that you can hop in the ring and practice yourself. I'm not a LARP expert, so I can't go into the details.
Kind of takes that away. Right? Okay. So on Sunday,
there's going to be a Memphis Soul Food Festival, and this won't be highlighting Memphis soul food. They're going to be bringing soul food vendors from all in the South to this. So there'll be about 20 plus vendors that you can buy from. Right now, if you pre-register, which you can do on our blog, it is free to attend. Otherwise, I think at the door it'll be about $5 because then you'll purchase stuff in there. But they'll have a bunch of different shops and vendors that you can, clothing as well as food. And of course, it's going to have all the southern fixins of soul food. You can have oxtail vendors, everything will be there.
Yeah, they're going to definitely need 7 hours for that event.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, there's a bonus event.
Yes, we have a bonus event. It's not on the weekend, so we're going to block out your calendars for Thursday night because we are celebrating our 15th anniversary of I Love Memphis blog. So this will be a free event at the Ravine. So you're seeing a preview photo of what that looks like. It's a really cool new area in the Edge District, and you won't be able to see it. It's cut off right where that 15th anniversary line is, but that is where Memphis Made's new tap room is. So they cut out the concrete there, and the tap room feeds out into the ravine. Really cool area. We're gonna have live music with like a DJ. We'll have some horns that'll be playing to the sets. It'll be really cool. Food truck vendors, again, free to attend. We're gonna have some really good giveaways, maybe like Justin Timberlake tickets, maybe some Memphis tickets, maybe a Peabody stay, a Chez Philippe dinner.
Oh my goodness.
That you have to be in attendance.
Okay, and so where do I find it again? How do I get there?
Well, if you go to our full weekend guide, we do have a plug on the top about our 15th anniversary.
So it shows the exact location.
So you can go to our 15th anniversary blog on the website. That'll take you to our event link. It's a little confusing in the area, so we put all the different entrances. There are 3 where you can park and where you can find it. We'll all be there.
That's what I'm talking about, an access guide.
Yes.
So I love it.
They have a map because they know it's a little confusing.
Tell it, sister. All right, you always have all the good things happening in our community. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Jalen Sojek. All right, straight ahead, we may settle a debate that's sweeping the internet. Plus, why an NFL superstar from Mississippi is making headlines after an online post about a convicted criminal. That's coming up in Coffee with Corey.
It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
I took a sneak peek of your stories. There's a little
Some really good
nostalgia happening here.
Yeah, so for starters, right? So we're going to get our first story. Okay, so more pieces of the football stadium used for the University of Memphis are missing this morning. If you haven't seen it just yet, you may remember that the renovation work is underway at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Midtown. Well, yesterday, Tiger Athletics shared video of the original press box that came crashing down. It's phase 2 of the reno work, and fans, don't worry, because the Tigers and the Memphis Showboats both plan to play their games at the stadium this season. Well, last month, phase 2 began with the demolition of the West Side Tower and a bulk of the West Side Seating Bowl. Officials say that will make way for a rebuild that improves the look of the stadium and provides a number of modern-day premium seating options. For fans that want to keep up with the progress of the work, well, you can head online. The U of M set up a live camera at the stadium, which, of course, you see I would say right here. That's definitely not a live shot because it looks pretty dark and I know it's pretty nice and light outside. The entire renovation project kicked off back in May and is set to be finished before the start of the 2024 Memphis football season. That's around the corner. Officials expect phase 2 to be completed by the start of the 2026 football season. Design for phase 3 will begin in the coming months. So a lot going on, clearly, over at the stadium. But I mean, I think everyone has seen the video. Like, it's the coolest video, and I love how we've talked about this before. If you can tap into that live camera, you can kind of see where everything is. And we do hope, you were talking about a time lapse. We want to see the whole time lapse of everything.
Yeah, I could not help the first time I saw that video. Like, I've covered like the Liberty Bowl events, Southern Heritage Classic, and my feet have been on those floors, and I'm like, oh. when
Right.
it went down, I just imagined, look, but I'm glad you didn't when no one was there, so thanks.
Right, of course.
Thanks
yeah.
for that.
We're looking forward to seeing how everything turns out, of course, clearly. Well, this next story. Okay, so a convicted chicken wing thief is getting some love from a Mississippi native and NFL star. So Vera Liddell is serving a 9-year prison sentence after admitting that she stole $1.5 million worth of wings from the Harvey School District in Illinois. Well, 68-year-old woman, she was charged of ordering the food for the school and reportedly stole flats and drums over a course of 19 months. Well, Kansas City Chiefs star and Houston, Mississippi native Chris Jones apparently heard about the incident and wants to help the woman. Jones posted to X and offered to pay for the stolen wings in a bid to get Liddell out of prison. Unfortunately for her, clearly that's not how the justice system works. And according to TMZ, there's no word on what happened to all of those wings. So there's a lot going on in that story.
Oh my gosh, right?
Right?
So, yeah, you're thinking, did it take away from the children? So that's the
my
first
number one
thought,
thing.
right? Then you're
yeah.
like, obviously she is in a situation where she didn't feel like she could make ends meet. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
But it's like, it's a crime, right? So then you're, there's just like, it's all the things. And so he's getting flack now for that, right?
I mean,
People are
I would
upset
think
with
that
him.
you can't, right,
You know,
that's
like,
just, there's too many,
from the kids.
it's a very layered
Tax
situation.
dollars, tax, ooh, that's
a
a
lot
whole
going on over there. So we'll definitely keep you posted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this next question is this.
Oh, what?
We know that you have played tennis.
Yes.
Grew up playing tennis.
Yes.
So do you think the tennis ball is green or yellow?
It's definitely yellow.
Okay.
I've always felt that way.
All right, green or yellow? Okay, so we
yellow.
Is it or is it not? Okay, so take a look at this. IHG Hotels and Resorts decided to get in on the debate, right? So as an official hotel sponsor for the U.S. Open, they've polled visitors and found that 56% believe that the tennis ball is yellow, while 44% say, that's 44% think it's green. Right?
Wow.
Okay, so further embrace the debate, the IHG launched a tennis ball themed suite that caters, of course, to both sides of the court. The IHG Rally Room will be available at Kimpton Hotel Eventi in New York City and Hotel Indigo in downtown Atlanta. The suite is sliced right down the middle by the tennis court center line, with one half featuring bright yellow decor and the other half showcasing striking yellow touches. Both sides offer a mini tennis ball filled lamp in their respective colors, with plenty of other features to enhance your experience, from sneakers to rackets, visors, and hats. The suite is available for booking starting today and stays for a beginning August 26th for the maximum of 2-night stay throughout the 2 weeks of the U.S. Open main draw.
This is nonsense.
How about that? So is it green? Is it yellow? Is it neon? What is it?
Is it money? Okay, it is green, all right, because it's money, but
well,
those balls are
44%.
yellow. This is like, it's just a money grab. And you know what? This is like that Mandela effect that everybody talks about, how basically there's this thing that happens as time passes, like these untruths happen, like Henry VIII was not eating a turkey wing or whatever. There are these images that have existed that are not real. And the tennis ball is yellow.
I think we should put a poll up.
We should. Okay, I'll do it. Put
a poll up.
Yeah, we'll do it on Instagram.
And we want to hear from you.
Yes.
And let us know if you think the tennis ball is green or if the tennis ball is yellow. And we will give the results once the poll closes.
It's a bunch of mess. All right.
I'm quite interested to see how our viewers think.
I know what you think, because they're going to think what I think, because it's right. Okay, sorry. All right.
I love it.
Thank you for all the controversy. Don't go away. When we come back, a delicious dish from Chef Reagan Oglesby. We're live and in her kitchen coming up next. Whether it's a date night or you just want to serve a tasty dish for your next meal, you cannot go wrong with pasta. Live at 9 is on location with Chef Reagan Oglesby this morning, pretty in pink. She has the recipe just for you. Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
I am wonderful. I am creating something that I love, but something I love even more, and that is the Memphis Junior League. This is a recipe that I'm going to be preparing September 20th. We're going to have whiskey, wine, and song at the CRC. So you can buy your tickets. I know you're familiar with the Junior League, Kanji.
Yes, yes, I did the advisory board for years, and they do such great work, you know, over in Berkeley, and they have the, you can get the secondary clothing and donate. So yeah, so you're
at
going
the
to be
Repeat Boutique, yes.
Yeah. So you are.
I am a proud member.
Oh, that's awesome. What do you? So what
and
are you
I
making
get
for
to
them?
do these dishes next month when we have a large event where we will teach tablescapes. We will have wine tastings. Everyone come out. We have something Thursday, Friday, and Saturday supporting the Junior League of Memphis, a wonderful organization that helps the Mid-South.
I love
And I'm
this.
the featured chef of all the food that you will be eating.
Oh my gosh! And so it's shrimp, pasta, and what's in that
Yes, it's
sauce?
a shrimp scampi pasta. A shrimp scampi pasta. Typically, you'll have just shrimp scampi as an appetizer. I add pasta with mine. So what we've done is you have shallot, garlic, crushed red pepper, and I have prepared it in butter and olive oil. We'll add a little salt and pepper. You don't need that much to this.
I tend to like.
And this is going to be really super special because at this event they're going to be women-owned winemakers and wine vineyard owners. So a lot of the recipes that I'm going to be using, of course, Blue Note will be there, so we'll have the whiskey tasting, but I'm going to use some of their whiskey in all of my recipes and the wines also. That's what's also going to make the event special. We're just connected.
I love that so much. I tend to overkill my shrimp. So how long do you keep that on, and what are you pouring on it?
3 minutes. If you have super colossal ones, but you should be really careful because they'll overcook and then they'll become very, very rubbery, and you don't want that. I mean, 2 to 3 minutes is enough. It is really enough, Kanji. Do not overcook it because, I mean, you want them tender, voluptuous, and you want to snap. Yes.
So I think
I want them to snap.
Yeah, okay, snap. All right, I just, 3 minutes. All right, now I'm gonna put that in my head. So I think I saw you put some lemon and wine, and was that parsley or?
It is parsley.
Okay.
And so we're reducing it down. That is a white wine. You want to use a Sauvignon Blanc or a Pinot Noir. When you're cooking with wine, you do not want it to be sweet.
Oh, okay.
You don't want. Somebody told me don't ever cook with wine you wouldn't drink. But if a bottle of wine is $27, do I really want to eat it or drink it?
Yeah, you want to drink it. For sure.
Yes, you want to drink it. And we're going to have plenty of wine at our event. So, Kanji, you and I are going to drink wine. We're not going to eat it.
and it's going to be
so
more
it's a
than...
super simple recipe.
Right, right. And so you're making other recipes beyond this as well?
Yes, I'm going to have my famous beef tenderloin with a glaze that I'm going to be using some of the Blue Note bourbon in it. It's going to be fabulous. So look at our setting.
Oh, let me see. Oh, this is what it looks like.
Yes, this is our plated experience. We're going to be doing tablescapes, having wine, and of course, Chef Reagan.
I love it. That looks so good. You're just killing it. And so how do you said we get tickets how? By going on the website?
Yes, you can go to the Junior League of Memphis and buy your tickets. You can either do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or whatever schedule. whatever schedule you have, but please make sure you come and support a great cause of the Junior League. They do a lot in this city, and I'm a proud member. I can't say that enough. I'm so, so proud.
What is it that you really love about the league?
Just the amount of enthusiasm about serving our community. They really go hard for our community. They're energetic, they're positive, and always ready to serve. Every lady there has a service heart, and it is inspiring when you see the work and the dedication, because you can easily sit on your rear and not do any work. Not these ladies. They're tough and tenacious, and I just love everything about it.
All right, well, thanks for contributing. Really appreciate you, Chef Reagan, and all the deliciousness that you bring.
Thank you.
Bye. And we'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Live at 9. We're across the Mid-South today. We're anticipating some fairly hot weather. You're noticing on Storm Tracker 3S we still have some rain to the north of us, but the big story is going to be the heat here, with temperatures climbing into the mid-90s and heat index values nearing 110. That's why we have the heat advisories and the excessive heat warnings that will be in effect. We hit 87 for the high yesterday. We're going to be above that today, mid-90s, nowhere near that record of 106, but because of the heat index values nearing 110, that's why we have the heat warnings. These temperatures are climbing. The humidity is up across the area, mid-90s throughout the course of the afternoon and mid-90s again for tomorrow. So here's what the heat index values look like throughout the course of the day. Between 105 and 110. So I'm talking to those of you who may be spending some extra time outside, whether it's today or tomorrow. Your heat index values will again be near 110. That's why you've got to slow it down. That's why you have to be careful. You have to listen to your body and make sure that you're slowing things down, because with really hot weather like this, it's difficult for your body to cool itself down. We have Hurricane Ernesto out in the Atlantic. That's going to head up towards Bermuda. While here closer to home, I'm keeping an eye on our next cold front, and I'm focusing in on late Friday night, early Saturday morning as the next best round of rain moving across the area. So do expect some showers and thunder showers, but at the same time, I don't expect a washout. I think most of that rain will be out of here by midday. But again, the big story is going to be late Friday night, early Saturday morning as that system works its way across the area. Here it is on that all-important 7-day forecast. We have a lot of folks in town for the golf tournament and maybe even for the candlelight vigil later on this evening. Dry weather will continue, but it's the heat and humidity that I'm urging you to be cautious about. The cold front comes through, the humidity goes down, and the temperatures are going to be moderating somewhat as we make our way through the weekend. Some computer models, Kanji, are trying to hold us in the mid-80s for next week. I think I like that. We'll check in on that on Monday and see how we're looking.
I'm definitely here for the 80s. I'm with you, Todd. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for Live at 9 coming up tomorrow on our show. Get ready for a transit transformation as MATA interim CEO Bakara Malden is joining us to discuss the exciting changes coming to Memphis transportation. Plus, the future of Memphis legal services takes center stage as we sit down with Nicole Greta, the new CEO of Memphis Area Legal Services. Now, we're going to find out how the organization's reimagining legal assistance. They offer free assistance and ensuring justice for all. And if you're a fan of fashion, you're in for a treat. We are bringing you a live fashion show and a preview of the River City Jazz Fest. So we'll see you tomorrow for all this, your top news, weather with Todd Demers, and trending topics and coffee with Corey. But first, we want to hear from you. Email your segment ideas to live@9@WREG.com. Check out our Instagram later today. We're going to have that tennis ball debate. It's yellow. Tennis balls are yellow. We'll see you tomorrow. One content segment during Live at 9 today was paid for by Leaders Credit Union.